Hi everyone, welcome to part 6 of The Light Was Yours, the visual audiobook. My name is Zoe Lola, poet and author of The Light Was Yours, and today we are going to be finishing up hate poems, starting on page 71 of The Light Was Yours. Let's jump right in. Are you ashamed of this gospel? Do you tremble when you hear my name? Did you marshal for the least of these until you were to blame? Will you not beg for mercy? Can't you hear the dragon's roar? The gnashing teeth, the gnawing heat, don't shake you to your core. Pray our God is more forgiving than the anguish of my youth. Or your days are grim, your prospects slim, and that's the gospel truth. I wish I was lying or being dramatic when I said, I hate all of you. I wish I didn't feel it in my gut, in my teeth, in my spine. To hate is not in my nature. You really have to earn it, and I've always set the bar high. But you did it, earned my hatred, and now the rest of you get participation trophies. Can you blame her? Weeks passed, pain faded, unsure if numb or healed. She imagined what would be were the truth to be revealed. Retribution she awaited and rehearsed her winning speech, as if the gods in lofty hills had not their own guilty streaks. I prayed to the judge while you played to the jury. You could have won in a different story. But God trusts men even less than I, for the second sin is always a lie. But at least now, while you rot in your cell, you can count on them not to ask or to tell. Now the verdict is out and you look so silly. You come to me now with your apologies, as if now is when I need you to stand by me. This is the worst part, the authenticity of your shock. Your perjury persuaded them. You bought your own sweet talk. You bet on counted cards. You spoke a voided vow. How could you live with yourself otherwise? How can you live with yourself now? You'll now get a glimpse of the fatigue I felt as you run for the rest of your life. I suggest you get going. The dogs have been loosed on a scent that will never escape you. And your mark will not fade, your scar will not heal. Au contraire, it is clearer with time. I have done enough, so worry not about me. It's the mob who will take it all from you. They'll hunt your passions, shoot them down, haunt your memory, even now. You cannot say that I did not warn you. You can succumb to the shame of your treacheries. You can choke on your prayers of deceit. You can yield to the devil on your shoulder, or you can dip in the Jordan till you're clean. You need not commit to your perfidies. You're not bound by the threads of your breach. You need only the will of repentance to purge that tarnish from your sleeves. So be not so rigid in your dealings. Do jump when the ship starts to sink. An injury does not claim calamity till you fail to clot where you bleed. I wish you'd confess your animosity or just accuse me of the highest treason, because I would rather be called a lying traitor to my face, or at least where all can hear you, than to think I've lost my mind for dogmatically barking at your whispers. I cannot wait until you all know the truth. I am muzzled by my own lifeline, who smiles in my face and says I am no better than Narcissus. If you will compare me to a stupid Greek man, make it the one who tried to fly. You can guess the reason why. Friends, presidents, plebeians, will you lend him your ears? I thought they would make clear their devotion, but they only bury me one last time. They remember the curses I spewed at them and let my merit be forgotten, as I myself will soon be. So be it. Their noblest tie told them I was desirous. If it were so, it was a grievous fault, and how flagrantly did I tell them? Now he speaks while they watch, and so do you, for you are so wholesome, and your friends, they are so wholesome. He has come to toast my farewell. He recalls our friendship, how I remained discerning till the end, but you say I was desirous, and you are so wholesome. I never asked to take you home. Does that seem desirous? Desire should be bolder in expression. Still, you say I was desirous, and you are so wholesome. They all know that I had my choice of them, which routinely I refused. Was this desirous? Still, you say I was desirous, and yes, you are so wholesome. He does not call out lies or inconsistencies. He just shares what he knows, that I was loved, for a good reason. So why now do they turn their backs and close their eyes? Their practiced judgment was ripped ragged from their grasps. They have no reason, he concludes. His heart has gone west with me, and he cannot go on till I send it back. The picture gets clearer somehow the farther away I get. Your faux courtship was a hunter's trap, your souvenirs the bait. You caught me and it wasn't hard because I wanted you from the beginning. I'm sure you knew that. You pushed me to the edge and then you dared me to jump. You drove me so mad, so crazy, that the only thing left to do was tear my life up from its roots. Neither of us could see what was over that edge, so you thought I wouldn't do it. That's part of why I did. To show you I would rather fall blindly than stand anywhere near you. I'm not where you left me. I'll never be again. Her legacy was in fires that burned long and hot, not in titles or honors. She's remembered by the smoke she caused that still fills their eyes and lungs, suffocating them, forcing tears down their faces. She didn't want to burn them, no. She just wanted to destroy the fabric, to start fresh. But they insisted on staying. The fire was easy to start. They kept feeding her gasoline, claiming it was water. She knows a liar when she hears one. She poured gasoline on the sun himself, desperate to show them that she was right. She would have burned with them to prove it. But she was led like Meshach out of those flames. She was not meant to burn. She had already endured enough. That is the end of Hate Poems. As always, if you want to read along with me or read into any of the verses more deeply on your own, you can always order your own copy of The Light Was Yours on Amazon, linked in the description. Next week, we are getting into the last part 3, perspective of the book. I think we might try to read it all in one sitting, so that should be exciting. It'll be our last reading. So yay, thanks for listening, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.